Warning, this podcast contains material not suitable for younger audiences, and some material that's not suitable for older audiences. If you're part of any age group, we've found a way to offend you. Run while you still can. We are the hapless heroes.
Hark, don't be afraid of the dark. We're going in to find this important thing. I hope you enjoy the words I say and sing.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Hapless Heroes podcast, where everything's made up and the hit points are finally going to matter.
Dun dun dun.
Minus
You think Drew
7
Carey's a
left.
fan of the show?
No,
If he knew about it, he would be.
We should tag him.
I'm Francesco, and tonight I will be your host and DM, where I will do my best to attempt to. Our cast of characters tonight include, to my left, James playing Hoblet the Smasher,
Good evening, friendos.
Massimo playing Morton Mac, a.k.a. Gorgeous Mort,
Feeling loose.
Dave playing Omega Project Prototype Zero.
Tonight, this is what I was built for.
We have Phil back with us. Phil is playing Hedric, the Entertainer,
Let's rock and roll.
and John playing Lord Jarrell the Light.
We're in the thick of it now, Hoblet.
And once again, somewhere in the back, in the voices of the underworld, we have Dave's lovely fiance Jamie providing me really weird suggestions and horrible things to happen to you, and you guys are all fucked.
Oh.
Can we get a
I
what?
was really excited. No.
Can we get a what?
What?
Alrighty. So
Gorgeous Mort.
last time when we left off, you guys had really bumblefucked your way about for a while.
Big time.
The huge. Right.
While being asked to save the world.
I mean, you tried to guide us pretty hard, and we still...
Resisted.
We are who we are.
Every attempt.
Fucking around while being asked to save the world. This is peak Hokov right here.
Oh boy.
No joke off. Sorry. Thank you.
It's surprising people still keep asking you to do things.
We get shit done, though, when we get it done.
You do get results. That is a fact.
So,
When it's gotta get got, we go get it.
You were given-
Something
That's what it
happened.
is.
Yeah, you learned about this this very important the portent of unbridled light that Jarrell remembers or hearing about or reading about, like, was sort of made in conjunction, like, like sort of a collaboration between many gods, of the old pantheon. And this might be, a powerful instrument of power to aid in the, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands maybe of undead now descending upon Lastwall and eventually these southern kingdoms if someone doesn't do something.
So we outran a good portion of them, got to the town, and now we're underneath the...
Yeah, you were given the location of where this thing might be. Yeah. You were given a device that helped teleport you there once you were able to use this sort of magical soup of energy that's sort of just happening here in the Crucible Lands. Some of you got magic sickness, which is still very much in effect.
fucker.
For at least another
2.5 hours.
Maybe let's say hour.
Okay.
That's fair.
Easy, Jarrell.
I don't know. It seemed like we went through there pretty quick.
It seemed like it was quick, but I mean, there
was
was
a
time
mile
that
on
passed.
horseback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 1 horsepower. It's not very good.
True. It's 1 horse. Yeah.
Any hoozle. you guys ended up in this town, ruined completely. Almost everything has been reduced to rubble except for this temple, which is kind of almost rubble. Everything's kind of starting to collapse in there. But you managed to at least find your way to the back and, enter into the catacombs. And we left off with you sort of descending down into the darkness. And you descend down sort of circular stone stairs that have just been carved into the ground, essentially, right?
Jarrell's gonna roll a religion check to see, do they bury people down here? It's only a 6.
Yeah, but it's still pretty common knowledge that typically there would be at least maybe some important people that they would maybe bury under the temple. Previous, maybe leaders.
But not
of
like
the...
a graveyard.
Okay. No. There would be few.
I'm just gonna straight up just do a perception check just to see if I feel anything. If anything seems familiar or anything, I can just point out or pinpoint from being down here. Yeah, it's pretty garbage. That is a 12.
12, cool. Yeah, you're descending down a stone flight of stairs
into the
catacombs. Yeah. Very obvious.
Those of you without dark vision, you cannot see shit.
I'm going to light a torch.
Okay.
Zero will also light a torch.
Cool. It's now lit up down here. You guys sort of, once you descend to the bottom of the stairs, you can see that it's a very small chamber, and there's only, it's maybe 10 feet wide, but it extends out about 40 feet, but it's just almost like an empty hallway.
Hoblet will take the lead and start walking down the hallway.
Sure.
Jarrell's right behind him.
I mean, you can get 40 feet or whatever, and then you just hit a wall.
Yeah, the last
I think it goes without saying that Trixie's out. There's no doors or anything down here?
Nothing.
Can I kindly suggest the last time we just blindly started walking through hallways, we ended up blowing ourselves up with torches?
Too bad.
So
No,
if
but
anybody,
it's different story.
We don't know that.
I'm just saying,
Yeah, you don't know that.
Anybody remembers?
Mort doesn't know that.
But my brain. Okay, you're right. I guess. I
So,
say nothing.
Mort doesn't know that.
I guess Jarrell. Now, are there any passageways whatsoever on either side? Like what?
No,
what fills this?
it's literally just like the
10 by
stairs.
40?
The stairs come down at the one side of this 40-foot hallway, and then you can literally walk 40 feet down, and it's just there's nothing. It's just cobbled walls. Maybe some like carvings in the rock, but you can't tell if it's just been scuffed after years of.
I'm gonna make an Arcana check to see if there's any sort of magical anything going on. I'm gonna feel the walls. I'm gonna be just.
Well, are you making an Arcana check, or are you feeling the walls with an investigation check?
Arcana check to see if I feel anything magical.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe there's like some sort of like secret passageway or some shit like
I mean,
that.
you won't feel anything magical. You can just like see maybe if you think that there could be a trick here. Sure.
I'll do an investigation at the same time.
All right,
All right,
cool.
we'll start with
battling
Mort's.
rolls.
Yeah, go with you.
Start with Mort's Arcana first.
Put $1 on who's higher. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, go.
Bat him.
You can't do it now.
Hey, it's legal to book it now.
Yep. Right. My
Okay.
investigation's a 9.
I got a 9er as well.
Nothing vaguely magical about this hallway. Nothing. Nothing from just kind of like your investigation of this chamber.
All right.
Seems rather ordinary. I mean, it does seem a little odd. Maybe it's unfinished. Like you're not entirely sure, but I mean, like all the walls are like laid out. Like it looks like the stones have been cobbled and arranged in a certain way.
All right, Hoblet's going to start pushing on stones.
Okay, well, you make me an investigation check.
Big time dog.
What you got?
That's an au naturel, baby.
Natural 20?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You can feel towards the end of the hallway, about maybe 10 feet from the wall, there's a loose stone on the southern wall of this. You guys are facing down the hallway that's heading east. Behind you is west, where the stairs led out. Your right is north, left is south. So the southern wall, there's a loose stone.
All right. There's a loose stone down here. He's going to push it.
Nothing happens when you push the stone.
Bust
I'm
it
gonna
open.
pull it.
Hollow?
Yeah, you kind of like takes a
He'll
little bit.
pull it out of the wall.
Yeah, it takes a little bit and you wiggle it out of there. And behind that, there appears to be some sort of mechanism, like it's almost like a tiny little toggle switch.
Well, let's toggle the switch.
Okay. The wall to your right slides into itself to the eastern wall and reveals a narrow, like 5 foot, like wide, like stairway, passageway down, further into the darkness.
Further into the darkness we shall go, my friend.
Well, we also
What's marching orders? You guys have to go one by one here.
Howlet, do you beat Jarrell into the hole?
Yeah, I have dark vision and Trixie's out. And
Okay, who's
roll
going first is what I'm saying. Hoblet's going
Jarrell's
first.
trying to budge past him a little bit.
You can,
Okay.
One of you has to decide who's in front, because you can only fit one person in this staircase.
Do you want to do a strength roll to
Yup,
see who
I was
budges
just gonna
past
say.
you?
Yeah. So
They're
we
actually-
I'm picturing like we kind of like jam in the doorway.
Sure.
19 plus 4, 23.
16.
I
Okay.
pushed past you.
So
Jarrell,
John
you get-
Rowell is first.
Hoblet is second. Who's behind Hoblet?
not me.
I'll follow.
Okay,
All right, I'll go
Hedric.
fourth then.
I would
Okay.
like to be again
the caboose.
Yep.
sounds good. So you guys get down. Now you still have torches, that I'm assuming, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you can just kind of lights up a little bit, and you can see this is a sort of a 25-foot sort of square chamber. In the center, there is sort of like there's like almost like a lone, like almost like water basin or something like that, like stone water basin, about waist height for most of you.
Eye height for Hoblet.
I would say chin height for you.
Chin height. Okay.
That's like sitting there in the center of the room. To the right, though, you can see that a part of the wall has sort of like collapsed, and there's sort of like a cavern, sort of almost like cavern, kind of going off into the east. You can sort of feel almost like a foul draft coming through here, but it's very faint. To your left, which is to the east, there is a. I said that. I'm sorry. The hole was to the west. Sorry. So the door to the east is just like on the wall, maybe a couple, maybe 15 feet away from you, or 10 feet away from you. And then next to this, where that passageway opens in the bottom, like sort of like somewhere in like the far left the southwestern corner is another like passageway that leads to the south.
I'm curious on directions because I started out on the right side and then I don't know what one.
Yeah.
Which one's
Where
north
did
and
we
west.
come into the room?
You guys entered in from the north because you were
Okay.
walking south down the stairs. Trying to give you directions to make sure you can.
And so
How far
this
away
pseudo
from
map
we-
it.
when we walk down there to the water that's this near.
The basin is like 10 feet ahead of you. It's in the center of the room,
the collapsed ruin is to the west.
so it's more actually like I don't know, 13 feet. It's like a 25-foot square room.
So I mean, I'm close enough. I'm gonna kind of walk over there. I just want to see if there's anything going on with it. I would like to make. Actually, I'm just gonna throw a caltrop just right in it, just see if anything happens. I'm just gonna like place
toss
it in there.
one?
Just toss one in there. See if it like blows up or disintegrates. or if
Give
it's
me
just,
a
like-
dexterity roll.
That is a 12. Okay.
12.
Yes.
I mean, it kind of bounces off the basin. You kind of hear that clatter to the stone floor, and all of a sudden you hear kind of from that cavern up.
Oh.
And I want everybody to roll initiative.
Oh Jesus! I'm
There
sorry,
you go.
fellas. I am sorry.
It was all right. That was going to happen.
It
anyway.
was gonna probably happen anyway. Oh. That's not good.
This is Hapless Heroes, not Metal Gear
Oh
Solid.
Jesus God, that's not
Wow.
So, Hoblet, what do you got?
0.
good. Very close. to
Nice.
it.
Mort,
That is a 3.
Jarrell. Or, I'm sorry, 0.
6.
Hedric,
22.
Oh, I lied. I will modify mine to a 6. I forgot to add my dexterity. It is
Too
a
bad.
6.
So sad. Go ask your dad.
I don't know what he would say. I don't think he understands what Dungeons
Oh my
and
God.
Dragons is.
and Jarrell.
3.
Mort, what's your what between Mort and 0? What your initiative bonuses?
My initiative bonus is a +3.
Same here.
Okay,
Roll
off.
off.
Roll off.
Or decide amongst yourselves.
Let's
Skanks.
go.
Dance off, bro.
16 up in this bitch.
Okay.
Oh.
What'd you
8. All right, I'm sorry. 11.
All right.
Haven't
Well,
had
no,
to-
actually, it doesn't modify, but it's 8 versus your 16.
haven't had to-
Whatever you want.
That's what happens, right? You can't nat 1 initiative, so I rolled a 1, and then my initiative is minus
Minus
1.
Yep.
So
Right.
1
You literally
minus
rolled
1
a 0.
is 0.
Correct.
Nice, man.
So Hedric, you're going to start us off. You can't see what's there yet. You guys are kind of just sort of at the foot, like of the stairs, kind of maybe spread out along the wall here, but you can move up and give it a
heard
look.
something.
Otherwise, you can, I don't know, just tell me what you're doing.
I think I need to cast some light so I know what I'm walking into.
So you don't have to hold a torch anymore?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you casting it on? Yourself, on a surface somewhere?
Can I pick up like a rock? Good
Yeah, you can cast it on any surface.
Softball
Yeah, sure.
size rock, something I can carry.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And what do you put in that rock, though?
You throwing it in the middle of the room.
I just want to be able
So
to carry it.
you're just trading the torch in for a rock that you're going to hold in your hand.
Well, I mean, this rock can be placed like anywhere if I throw that.
That's true.
Also
If you
true.
throw
So-
a torch, you're
so
gonna set
maybe
everything on fire.
You need to cast light on a nut, right?
Yeah. Oh God, I remember that shit. Anyways.
I just want to be able to see further in front of me. So
Yeah, it produces the same amount of light as a torch. However, it's a different color. What color is your light?
light blue.
Okay. Sure.
A blue light.
30 feet of bright light, 30 feet of dim light. So 60 feet in total.
Okay.
Emanating from this thing. So you guys can see in color in that now. In your dark vision range.
Does Jarrell's sword still glow in the dark?
It is now.
All right.
Nice.
All right.
Yep.
So as Hedric moves up there, does he?
Well, I don't know. What are you doing, Hedric? We're on his turn.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a bonus action.
So you just use your action. You can still move and use a bonus action.
All right. I'll start walking forward,
Okay.
and I believe
How far away is he from?
From this
Cave-ish area?
cave. 20 feet.
Okay.
Zero
I am
has this
just going to try to inspire our new friend here and just say whatever I do.
You can do that on your turn.
I can't say anything.
You can
while
do that
he's
on your
doing his
turn.
thing.
Well, I want to inspire somebody, whoever is coming up behind me, at least.
Okay.
So I suppose I should say something like, "Hark, don't be afraid of the dark. We're going in to find this important thing. I hope you enjoy the words I say and sing."
Who are you giving bardic inspiration to?
Nice.
Who are you inspiring with this?
Probably Zero.
Okay.
He's been the chillest.
Zero, you have a D8 you
Yeah.
can add
He's been
to
the chillest
stuff.
so far.
D8. That's
Yeah.
solid.
Nice.
Right. D8.
That is-
Level
it is
7
solid.
bard.
It's big time.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Okay.
feeling it.
So I'm just moving forward at a casual pace until I see something, hoping you guys are following me.
Well, we're acting in turn, so you're moving up before everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, how far up are you moving?
I'll start with like 20 feet.
So you're gonna move right to the edge of the cavern opening?
I
With
wanna-
your glowing rock?
Yeah, I want to be able to see. I mean, if it's too dark for me to see out in there,
Sure.
maybe I'll just throw this glowing rock out there.
Okay. So you can't throw it, but you can peek your head around, hold it in your hand, because you already used the action to.
Oh,
you know what I'm
okay,
saying?
sure.
So you can get up there and are you trying to peek over the?
Yeah.
Peek around. Cool. Yeah. So what you see standing there are three. They look like they're from their faces. They kind of look like zombies. Like their faces are kind of flat. Like the noses are missing, but the flesh is kind of sagged to a point where it's no longer decaying.
Okay.
Its skin is sort of this palish blue-white. It's got this long, gray white hair, and it seems to be wearing spiked leather armor. In fact, there's 3 of them. They kind of look a little like that.
All right.
Ooh, all right.
Oh, clearly undead, huh?
Meanies.
So these are battle zombies?
They are basically battle zombies.
And
That'd be a great game.
I think that's
Good point.
that's
Well, if
fine.
I move 20 feet, can I back up the rest of my 10 feet?
Yes,
or
you can.
whatever?
You are now 10 feet away from that opening.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna call back to these guys. They're around there. They're around the corner. Just kind of whispering, mouthing.
Yeah, cool. So that's gonna be their turn now.
Great. So good.
The 3 of them are gonna immediately sprint around the corner. They take their 30 feet. They are now 10 feet from you,
Right.
Hedric. And because you're still a little further back, let's see. They're actually going to pull out longbows really quick because they can't. They're not going to close the gap just yet. They're just going to the three of them pull out longbows and fire them all at you because you're the first person they saw.
How close are you to me? Because if it's only 20 feet there, you made it 10 feet back. How far did I walk into the room?
You were pretty much right at the stairs, so you're like.
So are you more than 5 feet away
Yes.
from me?
Damn.
One of them is going to be an 8, so there's definitely not going to hit you. There's a 15 hit your AC?
Yes.
Okay, and yeah, a 12 will not, right?
No.
Okay, so one of them hits you.
All right.
Oh, they each make 2 longbow attacks, sorry, so that's
Oh,
one
God.
volley from them. Those are 2 misses for sure, and a nat 20. So
Oh, that's double. Good gracious. Welcome to the podcast.
start with the one hit, which is so like one of them kind of grazes you in the shoulder, because just kind of it's flurry of arrows just sort of fly at you really quick. One hits you in the shoulder, but the other one gets you kind of in a really weak spot in your stomach, because you're gonna take.
Oh, Lord. The fact that this is taking so long makes me
not
really
good.
nervous.
It's not good, Phil.
Probably
A critical
not a
hit's
normal
never
arrow.
good. Not for you
It's
anyway.
the Hedric to you more.
It's only gonna be. I mean, okay, it's not only, but it's 18 piercing damage.
Okay. That's significant.
That sucks.
And you're gonna just kind of hear them sort of making this horrible screeching at you guys.
Okay.
We're gonna go to Mort.
All right. How many other 3?
3 of them.
I do need a little bit of clarification for this. For twin spell, can I use that on a firebolt? I cannot use it on
Yes.
magic missile. I can use it on
No,
firebolt.
you cannot use it on
Correct.
magic missile. It has to be something that has an actual one target.
One target, right?
Yeah,
And that's
like
the only
one
time
creature.
I can use. Okay. I
Correct.
am
So
going
chaos
to-
bolt you can do it with, and
I can use chaos bolt and firebolt, and
okay.
I'm gonna try to twin spell chaos bolt. And I can now pick 2 targets. Am I correct?
Yes. So resolve the first one first.
Yes. Okay.
So which one are you? Just let's say
The
1, 2,
one
3.
closest to Phil, if they're in a line, which is what I'm assuming. If
Yeah, they're kinda
crossing
standing in a
or
line. So the one in the center,
the
number
one,
2.
the closest one to Phil.
Sure, we'll say it's number 2.
Number 2. Okay, no whammies, baby. Let's go. Okay, that is nice. We are at a 22.
22 absolutely hits it.
Decent.
So now you remember with chaos bolt you roll.
Now, does it hit both of them?
Well, you have to make another attack
I see.
for the other one. So do you want to resolve them? You want to try to see if either of them hit, or are you gonna do the first one first?
Oh, we'll do the damage for the first one first.
Okay.
All right. So chaos bolt here, 2d8. Blow on these real quick. Nice. 7 and a
7 or a 3. That's 10 damage of what?
Well, I'm gonna take this 3 because it's my lucky number.
Which is
This fire damage.
okay. So this one takes 10 fire damage.
Nice.
What does your chaos bow look like?
I take the orb out of my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
It is glowing a fuchsia, almost pinkish. Little seafoam streaks rolling through it. I lift it up to the sky, and just like a bunch of butterflies, shoot out of it as hard as humanly possible to smash them and then set on fire.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
So for attack,
Okay, yeah. So now this is going to be.
for my twin spell. So I use my sorcery points.
Are you twinning it on a different target?
Yes.
Okay. Which one?
Right next to him. So say it's
Number 1 or number 3?
Number 1.
Okay.
Woof. That is a 8 plus 7. Is that 15?
Yep.
15.
15. 15 hits it.
Decent. Alright, so I am going to go with force damage.
Okay, how much force damage?
That was 8 force damage.
8 force damage. What is this? Does it look different? It's it's chaotic bull. I'm kind of just curious.
Instead of butterflies, it is just a giant rainbow flying from my orb, just blowing him back.
Sure.
Rainbow! So it's just a giant rainbow.
Give me Two wild magic surge checks.
Oh, God.
2 checks.
2 checks.
So
Let's
2.
go.
We only want to see it, though,
I
right?
kind of want to see it, but I'm a little nervous.
Any net ones in there?
Nope.
No.
Okay, we're good. Anything else, Mort? Are you staying where you are? Staying put?
Yes, I am staying.
Okay, 0. What are you doing?
0 opens up 1 shot each on 1 and 3.
Oh, you pull out your heavy crossbow?
Yeah, that it was already at the ready. 0 is also inspired by
Hedric.
Hedric. Oh man, I had amnesia there for a second. By Hedric's use of light, and is resolved in the future to find a way to attach a light to the stock of this weapon.
Jarrell's eye catches the new weapon as it's raised.
Yeah.
And, like, it just, like, awestruck by
Yeah.
the beauty and size of it.
Gigantic.
of it!
That's what she said.
Someone had to say it.
Yeah. This massive thing with the words Ultima Ratio Regum carved into the side of the stock. Final argument of kings.
Okay,
Nice.
which one
Yeah.
are you firing at?
1
and
shot
3.
each on 1 and 3.
Okay, go for it.
And the flywheel makes a brief whine as it cycles down, reloading the windlass after each shot. Let's see, that's a 20 and a 14, a 24 and a natural 20.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
So which one do you crit?
I crit number 1.
Okay.
Which one was hit by Mort already?
1 and 2.
1 and 2.
That's 10 plus 1d10, that's another 3 plus 5, so that's 18.
Yeah.
Onto the 1 and 1.
And actually, is this magical piercing damage now?
It's yes, it's
This is
magical
a plus,
piercing
this is
damage.
a +2 heavy crossbow.
Oh.
Yep. And the other one is 8 plus 5, so that's 13 to the other one.
13 the other one?
Yep.
Okay.
So 18 to number 1, 13 to number 3.
Wow.
Just quick snap, snap.
Number 1 does not look very good. And number 3, you said it was... Sorry, say it again.
And number 3 takes 13 points.
Sounds good.
Decent.
Yeah, that's significant.
It's solid.
Yeah.
I am just nodding at 0 in approval.
Yeah, they all kind of reel and kind of... You can see this sort of horrible, like sort of black ichor just kind of come out instead of blood. It's sort of this congealed, like, black substance. It's gross. Jarrell, is that it 0?
Yeah, that's 0's turn.
Okay,
I'm not
Jarrell.
gonna
What does my
surge.
divine sense tell me first? Undead?
Are you using divine sense? Could you have to use an action for that or no?
Nope, it's just, it's always on.
It's always on.
Once per long rest.
Once per long rest means you have to use something to do it.
Oh. Okay, never mind then. I know they're undead.
They look pretty undead.
I thought it was just something that was always on for me.
No, it seems like you have magic radar. What? Oh, where's Hoblet? Did he fall away?
He's next. No, he's not.
No,
You were on there. I mean, you're
he's
after.
Gone.
bro.
Hoblet had a
after.
0, so he would have gone last, so he goes after Jarrell.
Yeah.
Right, but I don't. But I had his card up here.
Oh, did you? I see how it is.
You
man.
assumed he got a
Just
0.
'cause I
and
rolled
does
a
not
0.
participate.
I had his card. Let the record show Fran just pulled my card out of the drawer.
Well, you know, it's a 0 initiative. I
Shame.
just figured you'd never gonna go.
Oh.
Yeah, the 0 means you just don't
Pretty
get to
cool.
play this one out.
Pretty good.
There.
Jarrell.
Now we've got a slightly angry Hoblet, which is right where we wanted him.
All right, what do you got, Jarrell?
Jarl is going to hit the Sword of Justice, which is still glowing, as he marches toward 2, who has not been hurt yet.
No, they're all been hurt.
Oh,
they're all
2 has been hurt too?
They're
Yeah,
all
I
hurt.
smoked too.
Okay, well I'm gonna go to 2 then.
Okay, you get right in front of Mort because he's 10 feet away.
That's 21.
Absolutely.
I'm going to use Divine Smite, and that will give me
Well, what kind of spell slot are you expending for? It's 1d8 per spell slot. you
first
expend.
level. I'm gonna do first level
Okay.
on that one. So that's 2d8 radiant damage.
Is it
and
2d?
then
Oh yeah, it is 2d8.
It's actually
for...
1 more against undead, so it's 3d8. So I got 15 so far.
Big time.
8.
Uh huh.
Yes.
So that's 23.
all 8s, baby.
5.
This is
So
about
that's
sending a message.
28
Okay.
and 2.
But his
So
undead
I did
fellas,
30 damage to this
They
dude
all
with
looked
the
at what
first
happened.
hit.
They all looked at what happened to this undead guy. They're like, I don't know
It
if we
looks
wanna continue.
horrid. You can see that the sword is actually searing whatever kind of flesh is on it. You're cutting straight through its armor.
Is it still alive?
Yeah, you're shredding it though. Extra attack.
Swing again.
Yep.
That is just a 14.
14 matches.
That mean I hit?
Yeah.
Nice.
So that will just be the radiant damage, which is just a 1.
Mm-hmm.
Plus the regular damage. 10, 11 damage. 41 damage to this dude.
Total. That is craziness.
It's still barely standing.
Wow.
I gotta expel a spell slot.
You gotta
Yeah.
really do your thing.
You're gonna make that a divine smite?
Should I? No.
Oh no, I thought you meant you were doing another one. Never mind. Okay.
I could though, couldn't I?
You could.
If you want to, I mean, really, all
It's
I
another
can't say anything,
3 radiant damage to this dude.
3d8 radiant
Right.
damage.
Do I want
Yeah.
to save that for another? I have 2 more, I guess.
though. I mean, all they've done is thrown friggin'
yeah.
crossbows.
I think if this guy's still standing,
it's
yeah.
up to you.
Yeah.
The shot
I mean,
me up.
I wasn't
Pretty good.
suggesting any one way or another. I was just asking.
I'm doing it. 6, 7, 9.
It had 4 hit points left. It's
All
dead.
right.
What happens?
Just
Just like runs up like a fucking lawnmower.
It's just like swing down on like across the shoulder blade. Mm-hmm. Again, I charge up hard.
Right.
Swing down with all my force, crush the shoulder blade all the way down to about the midpoint of the chest, and then pull my sword out and cut it again into like this weird little triangle, like almost like cutting down a tree.
Oh,
And it
nice.
just like slurps over.
Yep.
Slurps over. I like that.
Yep.
good
That's
visual.
exactly what happens. Hoblet, what do you got for me?
There's 2 wounded left.
He's taking a lot of deep breaths.
3 appears to be the best for the wear. Trixie is silvered. What does that mean?
It's
Magic.
counts as magical against undead.
Okay.
It bypasses resistances to bludgeoning damage.
Well, sucks to suck. I'm gonna run up to number 3 and swing away.
Okay.
Oh my god. We cannot make this up. This is real life. This actually really happened.
Oh, that sucks.
That's tough.
That's a 1. Does that match?
Do you fall down again?
Hey, Jamie.
Impale yourself.
Damn it!
So while Hoblet's charging up, and trying to swing at this horrid undead creature, what terrible thing happens to him instead as he maybe trips over his feet or doesn't make it there all the way or doesn't manage to hit this thing?
What kind of clothing is he wearing?
Like gross brown
What kind of
armor.
clothing is he? It's polished up now. He's wearing like plate armor. Yeah. like
With a
heavy-
blood-soaked
very
cape.
heavy armor. And he's got a big hammer.
It's just
Is
lightly
blood
greasy.
Yeah, why not? It's probably blood soaked.
It has been.
Okay, well.
It's definitely blood stained. Quit.
If it was blood soaked, when he goes to do like, the swing, somehow, like his arm or something like that slips on the existing blood. or
Some
something.
crusty old
Yeah,
blood.
something.
There definitely could be some crusty.
Okay.
And then he like literally like it stops him and falls on his face right in front.
Perfect. You're prone right in front of number 3.
Nice. Nice.
Thank you, Jamie.
Damn
quite welcome.
fault.
Can you do anything to redeem yourself?
Sorry.
No.
How many? Yeah, because you moved
You have
about.
bonus actions.
You moved about 20 feet, so you'd have to use half your movement to stand up. You don't have that left.
Do you have a bonus action? At least try to redeem yourself.
You're on the floor, but you do still have use of a bonus action. You're just prone.
Oh yeah. Let's
You're looking up at it. It's drooling in your face.
You can just get up. You're probably 5 feet from me
No,
now.
he can't stand up.
Oh,
this
you
turn.
can't at all?
Nope.
Even with a bonus action?
That's correct.
Can you get to it?
He has to use half his movement, which he does not have.
Uh-huh.
right.
It's okay. You're still probably 5 feet from me.
I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm okay.
Yeah. I'm just.
Is that what
I'm not
Hoblet
that
says?
Are
when
you
he's
saying
like,
that to the crew?
I'm okay.
Hedric, we're back to you.
I'm looking at my man Hoblet on the ground, who probably doesn't trust me.
yet. Doesn't like me right off the bat. So I'm going to try to help him out. And I am going to look at number 3 and send some vicious words of mockery his way.
You're going to insult it.
Nice.
Sure.
I mean, I'm pretty pissed. I'm pretty sure it was number 3 that stuck me with those 2 arrows, and the other 2 guys missed completely. But number 3 was the one who shot me.
So
and
it
now
has
he's messing with my boy.
Wow, hey, I hear you,
Can't
man.
have that.
So I hear it has to make a save.
Yes. Wisdom, I think.
What's the DC on that save, Phil? Or
15.
Hedric?
Yeah, 15.
So DC's 15? It fails.
All right.
What kind of insults do hurl its way while you do your damage there?
I said, you're a bitch, and you shoot arrows pretty good, but you suck.
That is the greatest insult I've ever heard.
Cutting
I'm
words
still,
right
like,
there.
Getting to my feet, but I'm like, don't mess with my man there.
Wow, he's gone from hippie to like badass.
Right.
Very
Well, my
angry.
words can change in any sort of emotion. Appropriate.
Zero looks at him. You said bitch, though.
Bitch. A
said
switch
it.
was flipped.
I did. Yeah.
He gets a good laugh out of Hoblet on the ground.
Right.
At this guy's feet.
This is for you, my man. There's 2.
I think it's 2d4, right?
After
Because it's
5,
5th
yeah.
level. Yeah. Before.
That's spicy.
3 and 4.
7.
7.
7, was it psychic
Psychic.
damage? Yeah. It begins to like grab its head, and you see that if it was possible to cry, it might be crying psychic tears.
And that'll give him disadvantage his next attack.
Oh, nice. Okay. So number 3 has disadvantage.
Dope.
So the remaining undead creatures.
2, right?
Yes. Number 1 is going to attempt to attack Jarrell.
Is that the one at disadvantage or no?
No.
Okay.
Number 3.
It nat 1's on its first attack,
Nice.
but nat 20's on the second.
Fuck that. Are you
That
the
is
only
awesome.
So, what happens is, it goes to swing its longsword at you, and it hits the ground, and it drops the longsword, but it manages to kind of uppercut you right on the on your underside there,
My chin?
in your sensitive areas.
Your kid?
Oh,
Oh,
you're
God.
on
You
your
had this
side.
thing nut shot me? Great. Thank you.
But it's only
Actually,
gonna
we're
get a
like a
crit,
very hard
but
mount.
it only gets the crit on the unarmed attack portion of this, so it does 2 damage.
This turned very Evil Dead very fast. Just grabs the junk.
Punched in the,
Yeah.
punched
did
in
just
the
cut his
dick by
friend
a
in
dead
half.
man.
You did just cut his friend in half like a piece of timber.
That's true.
Right.
So he gets to like.
I feel
yeah,
like dick punches are
just,
on,
like,
on the board now.
tap
Yeah.
nuts a little.
Okay, what is it?
What?
How much
Uh,
damage?
2.
It ain't nothing.
Huh.
Nail
Ha.
nothing.
Nuttin'.
However,
Got a nuttin'.
the other
You
one
got a nothing.
looks at Hoblet. Easy target.
Or so he thinks.
And attempts to drain your life force.
Bring it
Oh,
on.
good lord.
Is that at disadvantage?
Yes.
I am going
Well,
to.
but he has advantage against Hoblet because Hoblet is
Prone.
prone,
it's
so it
regular.
just cancels out.
I'm going to use Ben Luck, spend some sorcery points here to put this at a disadvantage for the homie trying to mess up Hobbit.
So double disadvantage?
So that is.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you can't.
I can't subtract
no,
1d4.
You can
but I
you
cannot
can
do
subtract
that.
1d4.
Oh, yeah.
But I was gonna say you can't like
You
jockey
can't-
for advantage or
Right.
disadvantage.
Right.
Triple
jockey.
stamp, a double
Right.
stampy.
Right.
It's not triple stamp to double stamp. It's just negative 1d4 or whatever he does.
All right. So roll the d4.
Sure.
You gotta roll it.
It's been rolled. It's
3.
Trace.
-3.
Correct.
All right. So I don't think a 17 is gonna hit your AC.
Oh, it's attacking me? The second one is?
Hoblet. I mean,
You would be correct. A 17 will not hit my AC.
so you are safe from this
Damn straight.
draining of the life forces. You see almost like at the last minute, like as it reaches its hand down to like sort of like almost like pull the life out of you. It's almost like some sort of like, I don't know, barrier of luck maybe.
Mort gives him a
Literally,
look.
like it's like one of those like I'm not touching you kind of situations, right? It doesn't actually get a chance to
I'm not
lay
touching
its
you.
hand on you.
All right.
And that's going to go to Mort.
All right, let's smoke some fools here, eh? Let's see here. We're gonna go with the sure thing, and we are going to cast Magic Missile at a level 3.
So how many missiles is that?
It is a ton. It is 3 plus 1 spell slot, so that's 3 plus 6. So that's 6 missiles.
It's above first, so it's 5 missiles.
It's 5 missiles.
Because it's 3 to begin with,
Correct.
and then each one above first is an additional.
Is an additional.
3,
It's
4,
not-
5.
Correct.
Right.
So 5 missiles.
Okay.
Which one's the least hurt? 1? One's the least hurt?
One's the most hurt.
Okay, we'll go to 2.
Two's
2
dead.
is dead.
Oh, sorry, 3. I'm sorry. The one that's least hurt.
The one, they're all going to 3 then.
Yes, they're all going to 3.
All right, roll them d4s.
Let's go. In the words of Buster Rhymes.
Ooh.
Got some big numbers here.
Oh, no
10,
whammy,
14.
no whammy, no whammy.
14
Plus
damage plus 1 to each die.
Plus
So
5.
5. So that's
19.
all day.
19 to 3.
19.
It takes all that damage.
Let me get those heavies back.
Yeah, dog.
You know it.
Yeah, so these bolts just fly off, just like little darts, almost like smacking this thing. But it's still standing. It's
Still
not,
standing, huh?
doesn't look great, but it's still standing. Anything else you're doing on your turn?
Let me think about it. No.
0.
0 feels like he got a pretty good shot on number 1. He's got a pretty good read on him, so he's going to fire both of his shots this turn at number
Sounds
1.
good.
See, it's 5. Ew, and is that? Yeah, that is a net 1.
I
For
thought
one
that
of
was.
them. And a 5. And let's see, 5 plus 10, that's a 15 against AC.
15 hits.
Yep. All right, so we'll resolve the 15.
Let's resolve that one first.
So he fires 1 and then.
Yeah. 10. So that's, let's see, d5 plus 5, so that's, 10 piercing against number 1.
Okay, it takes the 10 piercing. It does not look very good. The second shot, you may not have calibrated the chamber correctly. It actually jams in the chamber as it's going into the auto-loading mechanism, and you actually have to eject the entire cartridge and spend the rest of your turn reloading.
All right. Yeah, drops the cartridge, lets it hit the floor, snags another one out of the bandolier, slaps it into place, and that's
That's it.
yeah.
That's not fair.
Why? He missed an attack.
Yeah, he couldn't do anything further.
Exactly. Except
Like
when
he can't
I
take
roll
any,
the one,
but he can't take any
you let
further
her
bonus
decide
actions.
My punishment.
Yeah.
And it's actually his
Well, sometimes
fiance, and he rolls the one, and all that happens is his thing breaks.
Okay, all right, I
A
hear
little
your
salty
argument.
about it.
Little bit.
I'll
It's
concede
okay.
on that argument.
Jamie, why don't you?
Hit me.
Yeah. What do you got? What do you got?
I'm calling bully on this. He just rolled a 1, and they made you punish me, so punish him. Shoot
Whose
arrows.
side are
He
you
shot
on,
one.
Hoblet?
As the
There's a
second
second.
bolt is
Fair
loading
is.
up to fire, what happens?
The fire.
The
Exactly.
undead.
0
Exactly.
is firing this giant
That's the
object.
mission.
Firing at who you say? Okay. You know
Answer
what?
that question, I guess.
You got a lot of choices. You got a lot of choices.
Pick one of these fellas, besides himself.
Remember, I'm the nicest.
Let's see, who's the most clueless one?
I'm a spoiled
Oh.
dope, so unfortunately it is me.
So you would be somebody that probably wouldn't see it coming to you until it's
No,
right
I
by
probably
Yeah.
would not.
So
Probably
more.
accurate.
This
So it
one's hitting you.
misfires.
It misfires and actually
Ejects into.
into Mort.
Hoblet, I have to say thanks for the inspiration.
You're welcome.
Guy.
I just want to make sure that
What do I
we're
take?
being fair.
What do I get out of this situation?
Well, apparently you're getting 1d10 plus 5 piercing, so...
Are you kidding?
11.
Wait,
11.
doesn't he have to roll to see if it hits?
Good
No, it
Christ.
hits.
No.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
it's a crit.
Fail.
Yeah, crit fail.
Thanks.
Zero reloads, and then his eyes kind of like gill squinty and go left and right, looking like, it wasn't me.
You're the only one with a cross.
Lies and hearsay.
Prove it.
Okay, Jarrell,
Oh, I want to smash.
save the day.
I'm gonna try to take the last 2 before Hoblet can get 1.
Okay.
Nat 20 on 1.
Nice.
Don't bother. It had Number 1 had 5 hit points.
And I automatically do at least 5. I do
Way
an
more than
automatic 6. Guaranteed 6 because
Actually,
I do 5
You're
and a
missing
1.
out. You're
no,
missing out.
7.
It's a longsword. You do an automatic 8 plus your strength, which is
5. 4.
so
4.
that's 8 plus 4 is 12.
It's true.
You do max die damage plus.
Oh no,
Roll.
I realize I do more. I'm saying that my minimum damage is enough to kill him.
Right.
But what I did was like literally I lifted my sword and just like down the center of it, and like it's still attached. Like some ribs got hooked as I swing it back the other way to attack the last one.
Nice.
So it's still like in air, like
Nice.
flailing into the second. And that is a 19.
That hits it too. And, yeah.
So I crush one with
this
the
is
other.
I'll beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
I'll let you choose. I'll let you choose slashing or bludgeoning damage for this.
11
Plus
Plus-
radiant. Plus your radiant, yeah.
14.
So
I crush him with 14 slashing.
okay, yeah. You,
And another person, but
you finish cutting the other one in half as you cut through this one.
okay.
Is
Is that one dead too?
What was the damage in that?
15.
It's still alive,
Okay.
barely. Anything else on your turn?
No, I don't think I'm going to
You
use
have
another
to.
spell
Oh,
slot
you
this one.
have to. Oh.
Oh wait. I got my second attack. Never mind.
Okay,
Yeah.
Hoblet.
Hamlet made sure enough damage wasn't done so that he could get this attack.
Are you standing up?
You know it.
Okay.
Now, are you going to rush past Jarrell to like claim the kill?
It's standing right over him.
Right.
Still.
Yeah.
Like you just
So is Jarrell standing over me?
He's probably like
Off
next
the
to
side.
you. Yeah.
I picture you as the type of cat who would like straddle over me as
You
I'm
c-
laying on the
Hey,
ground.
you can't occupy the same space as another creature, so you're safe.
I'm off
Alright.
to your left. I had just hit the other one, and the second one that was attached to my sword still went like flying off into the distance.
But no, it's standing right where it was before.
The one I killed? I
Not
got
the
a
one you
nat
killed.
20
Oh,
on
not
that.
the one you
I-
killed. I'm talking
yeah,
about the
down-
one that's still alive. It's
Yeah,
still
that
standing
one's
right
still
there.
alive, but the one that was
That's the one that
attached-
matters.
well,
the
yeah,
one
we're
that
gonna
was
swing.
attached to
We're
my
gonna swing
sword.
Trixie.
Okay. Talking about the one that matters, the one that's still alive
Yeah.
here.
Just because I need it, I'm using guided strike.
You realize that that's one of your channel divinities, right?
I don't get to use, so I get only 2 of them.
Period. So you can
And I
either
can
use
use
guided
them
strike
anyway.
twice, or you can choose one or the other. Like you still only get 2 uses of any of your channel divinity abilities.
Son of a bitch!
You could do a War God's Blessing and just try to hit it again because you fucked up the first one. But what did you roll?
It's a 12.
Okay.
What do you want to do? I feel like either of those options would be what you have to do right now because you can't let someone else steal this kill.
I didn't do anything to earn this kill. Hoblet's just gonna stand up and fail.
Wow.
Yep.
No second attack.
Wait, hold on.
You got to do something here.
No nothing.
I feel like we got a lot.
Can't.
We
It
can't.
is what it is.
They're too. At this point in time, it's not
Okay.
valuable enough.
Smart move to
Hoblet
do.
has spoken. He will
Hoblet.
sit
I
there
only
and
have a
fail.
certain number of them I can do, and I feel like we're in the catacombs where I won't be able to recharge these for a while.
Hedric, what do you do?
Yeah, I'll pull out the rapier.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go straight into this guy's face.
Okay, well, yeah, give me your roll. See if it happens.
Oh, welcome to the group there,
welcome.
buddy.
It had to
Welcome, welcome.
Jesus.
This is incredible.
Wow.
Well, Jamie,
You can't make this up.
You've been so useful tonight. He pulls out his rapier, goes to strike the last barely alive undead creature. What happens to him?
As he fails miserably at doing so.
I kind of okay. I don't want to steal Jamie's thunder, but I kind of have a good one.
Okay.
lay it on me.
We're listening.
You go to stab it, but you go over its shoulder and you end up in its arms, and almost like you're doing a tango.
Great. So you are now potentially
So
grappled.
you're dancing with the dead.
That is so good.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh
approval from my voices of the underworld.
Got it.
Nice.
I just whisper its ear. I didn't plan on this. I didn't know where I was going to be this afternoon.
So we're going to reach its turn, and it's going to turn its head softly towards you and attempt to drain the shit out of your life force.
Well, there's not much left.
Yeah. 17?
Yes.
We'll hit you.
I would like for you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Save it, bud.
Save it, bud.
Should I use the
Save
big
it,
one?
bud.
Yeah, you should use the big one. Oh.
Oh my god, that is so loud.
That must have picked up on the microphone.
Oh, yeah.
It's a 5.
Oh no.
That was
A large
solid
roll for
steal.
Oh no.
just so
Hold on.
everybody knows. They need to
Hold
understand.
on.
And we'll take a picture of this because it's pretty incredible.
How heavy is this?
But Phil has
Substantial.
handcrafted
Try to like.
his own like fully
Good
metal
lord.
That would've been way better.
piece of
Good one, yeah.
steel
That would've been way better.
D20 that he has just almost put through the middle of the table. Rolling
Phil, what's your
on that
total?
What do I have?
He's got like 31 left.
Con save?
Oh.
Now we understood
Hold
why
on.
he brought a dice tray.
there? Yeah.
It was a 7. I got a 5.
Hold on,
so
hold
it's
on.
2.
Can I?
Yeah, he hasn't said the result yet.
I haven't
Do
said
you-
anything else yet. What are you trying to do?
Do it quick. If you're gonna do it quick.
Not yet. I don't know.
9.
I don't know him like that yet.
8.
Okay. So you take 7 necrotic damage, and your strength score is reduced by 7.
Oh, geez. -7?
No, by 7. So your strength now. What's your
It's
strength?
3.
What is it? 10? Your strength is now 3. If it reaches 0, you are dead.
Oh, no.
That is
It's
no
like
good.
my will to live.
And it stays like that. In fact, I don't think you'll even be able to hold your weapons anymore with the strength of 3. I mean, maybe a little bit, because they are finesse weapons, so he can use his dexterity, but you're feeling really weak. And, yeah, this reduction lasts until you finish a long rest.
No, bro.
Feeling mad drain.
Going down, Mort.
Oh lord.
Hedric's going down, Mort.
So this thing is as close can get. Am I right?
That's
I
correct.
feel like it is very close.
Your buddy's about to die on the
It
ground.
just needs to happen. I need to go with the sure thing. Magic missile and a first level.
It's dead.
It's dead. Okay. Okay.
What does it look like when you kill it?
It literally just like I kind of slip on like casting it, so I really just kind of like throw kind of a dud, and it just kind of like slaps him in the side of the head, and he just goes down.
All right. The fight is over. Hedric, you are not
No.
doing so well.
I gotta cure some wounds.
It's not
doesn't
wounds that need
save
curing. This reduction in
your
your strength
strength.
literally lasts until you take a long rest.
How quickly does it go down?
Well, right now, unfortunately, Hedric has a really bad case of plot life drain.
Not like train.
I gotta sit this one out, guys.
He's so weighed down by everything he's carrying, all of his things, that he literally cannot stand anymore. He's not dead.
He pretty much is useless.
Tell my story.
Sing us a song.
Remember me.
Hoblet, isn't there anything we can do for him?
Unfortunately not. Most of my magical abilities deal with bringing back from the dead. I cannot make a weak man stronger.
So I'm just gonna go over to him and kind of just like warmly embrace him and just kind of like start stroking his head. And it'll be okay. I'm sorry.
And he said you live your life like
Sing me a song.
in the wind.
No, really, I asked him to sing me a song.
All right.
Shut up.
You ask him to sing you a song?
Well, I'm comforting him.
You're on the spot now. You're on the spot now, Hedric.
You.
Okay, that's enough.
As you're dying.
I don't have the strength, Mort. I can't even play my flute.
It's okay.
You can't break out the axe, man.
I hope someday I can play for you guys. Because I really just want to be the best there ever was, and now...
This is a Grammy speech that went 9 minutes too long.
I think you should have this monologue, please.
Yes.
I know I'm meant for great things, and it seems like y'all are too. And even though I may never see you again, feel like y'all are my friends. and I hope we meet again. Don't forget about me.
He's not dying, by the way.
Mort is like also streaming tears from his face.
Emotional.
And Zero's like, is he trying to get us to shoot him now?
Like I'm hysterically crying and like
I was gonna.
Hoblet lowers Zero's crossbow with his hand.
I never know.
He's just
Not
going to be
yet.
dead weight for a while.
Maybe I'll just pull out a little net. Needs repairing. I'm gonna net fix and chill.
Are we just like leaving him here? Is that what we're doing? Just like
Pull out a net.
Net fix and chill.
this has to be the name of
happen
the
to have
episode.
this
Sorry.
on me.
It has to be.
Pass the time while I gain my strength.
You're gonna be sitting there crocheting a net while we wander away from him.
The entire plot coma. I want to know what it ends up looking like at
Well,
the
the
end
fact
of it.
matter is I can't reach anything. I'm just barely dragging my arms over my pockets. I can't reach into any of my receptacle areas. So. Can you guys just prop me up a little bit
Zero drags him by the shoulders and props him up against the
and leave me my
Water
rock?
thing, yeah.
the water thing. the
Just set
fountain
that
in the
stone in
middle.
my lap so I'm not in the dark.
How long does that last for?
Jarl,
Like 10 minutes or so.
Yes, that's perfect. There's no way we're gonna be back in 10 minutes.
fade to
It'll be
black.
complete darkness.
Jarl throws him back the stone and it like lands
Like,
like in his lap off the side.
We're going to get a very different Hedric back than we left here if we come back for him.
You can recast it.
You know what?
While resting to recoup the spell slots. It's a vicious cycle.
I'll probably write a couple of songs. You know?
As a gesture, I'm gonna leave a few torches by his side, like so he can light them up, and like so I'll leave him like 2 torches, just so when we leave, he's not just completely in the dark for the rest of it. You know what I mean? Give him a little light.
Well, how nice of you, Maury.
Just extend my, appreciation for what he's done.
No.
Obla gives him a
Hoblet
nod.
gives him a nod. And that's about it.
I
He
appreciate
still
you.
can't remember his name.
I appreciate you, little man. You take care of these guys now. And
Still-
you, Mr. Shiny Armor Man, you're just the most regal and justice of them all, aren't you?
Jarl is slowly backing up towards the other.
I'm gonna remember every one of you guys.
What are you gonna do? Just leave him? You're gonna have to come back out the same way.
We'll pick him up on the way
We'll
back.
be back. We'll be back in a little
Yeah,
while.
either he'll wait for us with whatever he's got, or he'll, I don't know,
his
wait
way
for
out.
us in the darkness and go crazy.
Or be attacked and die
Hold
by
on.
the time we get
Well,
back.
yeah, there's that too. Best of luck.
Do you want us to bring him with us? I thought this was like your way of like.
It
having
is,
us
but I'm
leave
just like
behind.
trying to make.
Well,
I'm
quit
trying to
making
play
us
us to
feel like dicks.
Wait, you're
then.
trying to make us feel bad for doing what we're supposed to
I mean,
do
I'm
here.
blowing
Right.
him kisses, and I'm like,
I'll
saying-
pick him up.
Because I'm thinking about the situation. It's like he's not actually dead.
We're acting like he's dead. We're acting like he's as good as dead.
I haven't really cured my wounds yet. I still got these arrows in me.
That's true. That's true.
I ran around the corner, took the hits, and that's my scene.
Yeah, I might have painted myself into a corner here, is what I'm saying.
So yes, we're leaving him behind.
Oh shit! That damage was actually 10 damage. Oh shit!
No.
Oh shit! No.
Oh, shit.
I'm feeling
that's
much
kinda funny
worse
how it
than
was,
I
though.
thought I was.
Well, listen, if we leave him here
Uh huh.
and he's not here when we come back, then whenever he comes back, we find out where he went.
That's right. That's kind of what I was going for.
point.
Yeah. He'll either be dead or alive.
Right.
Schrodinger's
Hedric.
Schrodinger's Hedric.
But
Once
we
you leave
can't
the room.
change this state for him. You know, he's gonna be dead or alive with or without our intervention. So we might as well try to finish this mission, and hopefully we can pick him up on the way out.
That would be grand. Well, which way do you guys walk away from Hedric before, as we walk off into the not sunset but continuing
The
darkness?
darkness.
Jarrell's leaning towards the door. He's backing up towards the
Well, why don't-
doors on the east. But then there's also
The south passageway, not the rocky one, but there's also just a hallway that's part of
Well,
this
there is
structure.
the rocky one that those guys were in that maybe they were guarding something.
Yeah, I would. And it's actually a good point. I feel like wherever they came from, we should go because whatever.
So
they were already there. We're not going to find another thing there,
Right.
most likely. We
do you
should-
two peek in there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys begin walking down
Yep.
the cavern,
Yeah.
and that's where we'll fade to black on this episode of the Hapless Heroes podcast.
Nice.
Thanks, guys, for listening. I want to especially thank Phil for joining us and helping provide some much-needed support while Zach is, buried in exams.
Can we get a golf clap for Phil?
Tip of the
real
cap
quick?
to you,
Just
my
a
friend.
little- just-
Comic relief.
And furthermore, to Jamie for providing such excellent suggestions on how to punish these
Double golf
fools.
clap. Double golf clap. You.
So without further ado, if you like us, you can find us on the interwebs. We're on Twitter, we're at Hapless Heroes. We're on Facebook, Hapless Heroes Podcast. We're on Reddit /r/Hapless Heroes Podcast. And we're also on Discord, where you should join us. There's a sticky post. You'll find it on either our Podbean page. We actually have a direct link. We have it on our Twitter as a pinned post. We have it on our Reddit as a subreddit as a pinned post. Like if you want to join us, talk to us. Dave and I are mostly active on there, and these other fellas pop in and out as they please. Phil's on there too, providing awesome artwork and good conversation. Like we're all just hanging.
Hanging and banging,
Hanging.
baby.
And
No banging, but hanging.
I mean, we're slanging
just
a little bit.
talking.
Slang and banging,
Not really
frustrating.
And if you really, really like us, we'd really appreciate it if you left us a 5-star review on the podcast service of your choice. It would just, it really kind of helps us grow in the ranks, get more visibility. And we had someone, another person recently leave us a really wonderful, kind review. Short, sweet, to the point, thoughtful. This one comes from...
You guys fucking suck.
No, this one comes from Kier. And it said, the best D&D podcast I've ever listened to before. And have been binge listening for a week. 5 stars, great banter and story. Hey, thanks, Kier. You're awesome.
Kier,
Joke's
you're
on us.
great.
We're the only D&D podcast. So-
False.
Well, no, that would obviously make us the first and the only
Right, and the worst.
and the worst, but
Right.
also the best.
About that.
And if you
Hold on. And we also have a Patreon page where you can donate, if you feel like we're worth your hard-earned dollars. We have some fun little rewards and whatnot. We'd really appreciate if you left something, but it's completely, you don't have to at all. Anything we get donated, we just put towards, new recording equipment. It just goes right back into the show and, supporting it and hosting it and all that stuff and supporting these nerds, through food and whatnot. So again, that's just patreon.com/haplessheroes.
And if you love us, I mean really love us, pick your favorite scene from one of the Hapless Heroes episodes and send us a video recording of an interpreted dance to that scene.
Oh my
That
God.
is a wonderful idea.
That's an incredible suggestion.
Yes.
Phil, get on it.
The world needs more interpretive dance.
That's what I've
And if
always
someone's
said.
willing to dance, I will
troubleshoot that.
I would be
Alright.
interested to see how will someone dance out the Hoblet timer.
Right.
And then threw the a grappling hook away.
Wow. Yeah, I need to see this now. This is absolutely one of the best suggestions I've heard.
And it's mandatory. If you don't send us a video review of that,
Right.
you're still gonna be able to listen to the podcast, but we'll all be frowning about it.
Picture it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Paradil approves, I'm sure. So, outroing the cast, we once again have had James playing Hoblet the Smasher,
I'm so unsatisfied.
Massimo playing Gorgeous Mort,
Man, I'm gonna miss Hedric.
Dave playing Omega Project Prototype 0,
He kind of squints at his crossbow. Nope, wasn't me.
Phil playing the lovely Hedric the Entertainer,
I'm never gonna forget you guys. I'm gonna write so many songs about you guys. I just got so much love for every one of you. Thanks for leaving me with my rock.
Mixtape drops.
I hope you
next
guys
week.
save the world. I hope you get what you're after.
Drops next week.
and John playing Lord Jarrell the Light.
2-0, Hoblet. Where were you on that one?
Wow. And I'm Francesco, and I've been your host and DM. Tune in next time where Hoblet will probably try to settle the score.
I'm gonna smash something so hard.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
You just been getting stonewalled.
So
lately.
bad.
You can't do that.
You cannot catch a quality kill from me.
Nat
I
one,
swear to
5.
God.
And I listened to so much rage music on the way over here. I was so ready to fucking smash.
You show up last time you said that, you ended up on the ground in front of Angus Core.
Yeah, you got fucked up, yeah.
That's right. Angus Core is on my list of. I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but on my.
Are you keeping a list?
I keep an active list of people to kill.
Yo, can you take a picture of that?
Should I come across them?
That's a good Hoblet thought. That's a good poke.
Yep. Brinks and Angus Core.
And also the enormous metal D20.